I went with the black chrome force. All right, there we go. Mrs. Sleazy waterboarded me anyway. Oh, look, a chipmunk. Hey folks, welcome back to the garage. What are we doing today? Not a hell of a lot because it's kind of the end of the day, but going into a 3-day weekend, so I have some stuff to do. But check this out. I 3D printed these stencils and I used it. The camera was not rolling, unfortunately, but check this out. Look how awesome that looks. So I have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to get rid of tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to try to fix up these wires, put some better anchors in. Yeah, we'll be in a good place to put the new seats in when they come. I didn't bring them down, but I have the Corbeau seat buckets. I might also hook up the Speedo cable. Anyway, let's do something, I guess. Well, that packaging for this. I guess there's a catalog too. My new anti-slosh module came in from National Parts Depot. It looks very different from the old one. Much more modern circuitry on that. Let's put a little dielectric grease on that. Let's put this back in the car and see what happens, right? What do we have to lose? These are kind of connected. Come on, really? It dropped, but then it went back up. I think it's working. That might have done it. Oh, I think it's fixed. I did put about 6 gallons of gas in this thing, so that might be correct. All right, my light turned off over here. Yeah, let's say we're fixed, because it hasn't moved like that ever. So, yeah, cool, we did it. I guess I could hook up the speedometer. Oh God, that means I have to disconnect the wiring behind that thing again. All right, let's not complain, let's just do it. So I guess it was the anti-slosh module. Fortunately, I got here a little bit too late today to keep me from getting sloshed. There's always tomorrow. We are going to drill some holes for the clamps. I have no idea how I did a video on that tool when I have no idea how to going in a really weird angle. These drill bits are pretty f***ing good. Okay. I'm gonna do this backwards. This, I think, is okay. So now we got connected up there. The carpet can hold this down. It looks good. I can tie this up together. I had it before. All right. I had screwed up. I put this up way too high. I need to bring this down here more. And then I also need to hook this up at least here, hopefully here, and then here. And then when we take that seat out, we'll put one over here for that seat too. Might reuse that clamp. There we go. Just keep going with the rib nuts. Yeah, of course. Okay, back brake. It's really sharp over there. I'm gonna wrap this in electric tape to cushion it. Room to move, needs to, so it's not gonna pull. So I'll keep it from rubbing here. This is my very most hated part of the car to work on. I mean, that's way more solid than it was. And I don't know if you can see, but I wrapped that whole thing up in electric tape, so hopefully it'll hold it still. We are ready to put the carpet in, I believe, and then after the carpet, then we can put the seats in. I got some nice seats. They're coming, they're not here yet. I got the Speedo hooked up, but I can't get that down past that. So what I'm gonna do is just loosen up the steering column. That looks like it's in place. I'm just going to tighten up the steering shaft. I'm probably going to pack it in for tonight. All right, fellas, it's been a while since we checked out a fresh shipment of junk.
It's a fresh shipment of junk, sleazy's garbage.
All right, we'll do this quick. This is a Hydro Boost kit. Hydro Boost plumbing. I'm assuming this is every single thing I need. Next box. I already opened this one. I think this is my front bumper installation kit, but they're the new brackets. Oh yeah, forgot I got a Cobra kit too. Cutout template. Let's not forget this. Staple gun that runs off of DeWalt batteries. This is for repairing the bumper. All right, I put my 3D printed bushing in here. And I tested out, you can already see. So, oh, also I hooked this light up. So, check that out. LEDs, baby. So now let's see if this thing slams shut. Ow! Oh, I think I just bent my finger backwards. Yeah, that's nice and tight. The next thing I need to do is just lengthen these wires for this. This is the trickle charger. I want to bring it out through here, come around this way. I don't want to go near the exhaust, but maybe I'll grab onto something over here. I guess I'll do that tomorrow or something. But then I'll be able to leave this closed and charge it, turn it on and off if I need to. Of course, I'm not going to be driving on the street with this. I'm going to also put the bumper on pretty soon. All right, day 3 of this video. I don't know exactly what I'm doing today. I would like to get this up off the ground, get these wheels off, and put into storage. And then put the rollers on it. Also bleed these front brakes. I want to tighten the exhaust header bolts. I think they might have gotten a little bit loose. But I do also want to sand some of these surfaces and mask this off for paint. So one of the two needs to be done. But I do want to paint it before I put the carpet in, and I am ready for the carpet. I would like to test fit those Corbeau frames in case they're the wrong ones. All right, ADHD again. Let's actually push it out and then sand it. Mrs. Sleazy is just killing it for the merch game. So if you want your no coffee, do not start. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, all that other stuff. Check it out. I'll do the other side off camera. All right, the good wheels are now in storage. Don't feel bad about having to paint around these. They hold air. Very heavy though, but they fit the brakes. All right, we're gonna give it a quick sand with that, and then we'll mask it off, and then maybe paint it today. I'm not sure. That's good enough for me. We're going to be using POR 15 top coat, which is it adds UV protection, direct to metal for the metal areas that I've left. Yeah, gloss white. I really want this to be glossy, but nobody's gonna see any of this because this is all gonna be underneath stuff. So we gotta prep first. Come on, really? It broke off. Not good that I can smell this through the mask, right? You gotta be kidding me. We'll let this tack up and then I'll pull this crap off of here and see what we screwed up. Alright, doesn't look bad, I guess. Again, this is all POR 15 just for underneath the, that's for underneath the rear bumper, and this is going to be for underneath the side skirts. The side skirts and everything, I guess, will get painted. Maybe the bumper is going to get painted off the car. That was a ton of work, and I didn't do a great job of sanding off all these paint drips. Like this, these paint drips are basically from when the ground effects were on the car. The body people, I guess, painted over it, and then the paint just drips in between the two. It's better than it was, obviously, but like not great because there's a little ridge there that could break off and start chipping. So maybe we'll do it again at some point, maybe not, I'm not sure. Either way, I think I'm good with this for now. We're gonna let this cure for like a week or two before we put the side skirt pieces, the brackets back on, and then install the side skirts again. Either way, I can't do this. I can't paint this car in this wind, this crosswind that we have. Oh, look, a chipmunk. I can't. There's a crosswind that comes up this mountainside here, and it just kind of like blows this way constantly. No way I'm going to be able to paint this here unless I do like a booth kind of deal and control the direction of the air. I don't know, fam. What is that little guy doing? You want to come see? Where'd he go? Little fellas are fast. All right, let me contemplate if I feel like doing the other side, because that was a ton of work today. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. Maybe I'll sand it and then prep it, and then we'll push it back in or something, and we'll paint it next week. I'm not sure. We'll see. Got a little prep spray in my eye. It wasn't a big deal, but Mrs. Sleazy waterboarded me anyway, so take my lenses out, glasses on, back to business. I'm going to continue doing the prep here, and then we'll see where that leaves us. I'm gonna mask this off the same way I did the other side, and I will show it to you quickly before we start painting. All right, we are masked off-ish. Just wanted to protect my tailpipes. I don't really care about anything else. The wind is blowing this way. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Okay, let's let that dry, and then we'll take it off, see what it looks like. All right, there we go. Doesn't look bad, honestly. That's all gonna be covered. What's it called? But anyway, if you look, there's a big storm coming in. So I'm going to push this back in, and we'll let this dry inside the house. Next week, we'll put the little thingies on there. Hit one spot over there in the corner, bottom right corner, with the tape. I was pulling it up. Again, it doesn't really matter that much because this is all going to be covered again. This is just an extra layer of protection underneath. I'm fine with this. This is fine. I think what I'm going to do though next time, I have to do the door jambs as well because I got to paint all up in here and fix this rust. I'm going to mask off this entire inner part of this and this side, this area too, the window as well, because this was kind of a pain, but it wasn't too bad. It was, this side went a lot easier. That's gonna do it for today. If you like this video, drop me a like. If not, let me know why in the comments. I was actually recording this on Father's Day. Hope you have a happy Father's Day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.